Hello everybody, my name is Eagle Doc. My third time trying this fucking video because the first two times it crashed. It has crashed every time I have tried to uh record this. So, as again, I've been busy and I haven't been able to record it, but Rivera Parfums Discovery Set, I have not been able to record it due to lots of stuff. I had a lot of stuff planning for my mom and my brother's birthday yesterday as of recording this. This was supposed to come out on Monday. It did not come out on Monday. So, there we are. I just want to get this out and hope it doesn't crash because that's why I'm not wearing a shirt so I don't have to take any time. Start off with Skyfall. This is supposed to be a James Bond fragrance. Notes: bergamot, green apple, geranium, rose, lavender, cardamom, sandalwood, patchouli, vetiver, oak moss, and isoe super. It is a spicy, fresh, and smooth as hell fragrance. It starts off citrusy and with a spicy, woody note. The spice comes from the geranium and cardamom, citrus from the bergamot, obviously. The woody notes from the sandalwood and isoe super. The patchouli gives it a smoky, woody, grounded scent. Vetiver and oak moss give a nice little fresh touch, a nice little woody touch, while the lavender is there and gentle, and the rose is also there and not really in your face. The apple note gives a little bit of top to really round it out, and I really like that. It's a really nice apple note. I feel that is one of the best parts of Skyfall. It projects for a while, about 4 or 5 hours. As time goes on, it devolves into a woody, aromatic, foresty scent with a little bit of floral. Does smell like something a Bond character would wear? Yes. It is spicy, fresh, fougere. So if you don't like that style, first, that is a you problem, and you're cringe. And second, this is not your style. I love it. I can see it as a black tie tuxedo fragrance, but it's also soft enough to be an office fragrance. In my opinion, this is black tuxedo done better. I give it a 7 out of 10. Pretty good fragrance by Adrian Rivera. Spicy, floral, masculine, bold. Wear this in a suit. Oteo Aqua. This has become my new favorite summer fragrance, and it gets hot as hell here, and I wear Oteo Aqua a lot. Mandarin, lime, orange, bergamot, marine accord, basil, sage, sea salt, geranium, jasmine, lavender, green leaves, sandalwood, oak moss, and cedar. Now this is epic. Sweet, salty, aquatic fragrance. It has the orange. Oh, shut up, PC. It has the orange citrus scent, which I much prefer an orange. I much prefer the orange family, so orange and neroli over lemon scents. It smells like a seaside resort, like something I would smell out in Florida when I was visiting. He describes it as beautiful beaches, clean air, and friendly locals. All you need to do is sit back on the sand, slip in your glass of sweet Mandarin cocktail. Talks about the ocean breeze combines with the bergamot, lime, and grapefruit and mandarin. And old wooden pier sends whispers of cedar and musk and salty sea moss into the air around you. Is he wrong? Abso-fucking-lutely not. When I was in Florida, I got the chance to be on Daytona Beach, down at the beach, and it does smell like this. Fresh, sweet citrus, aquatic, woody. Smells like a beachside resort. It's beautiful. There's not much I can say about it. This is one that you have to experience yourself, and this is a new summer favorite. Like, I would much rather take this over a lot of other summer scents I've tried. It is beautifully made. It is super high quality. Really good. 8 out of 10. Absolutely spectacular. Spantacular. What the fuck? Absolutely spectacular. Day 2 was Rouge Santal, Indian sandalwood, cinnamon, lemon, bergamot, juniper berry, lavender, orange tree, absolute, rosemary, ginger, raspberry, and geranium. Mysore sandalwood, Virginia cedar, tonka, vanilla, and ambroxan. It is Woody Oriental, my favorite note breakdown. I love Woody Oriental fragrances. They're without a doubt my favorite, and Rouge Santal absolutely does it well. It is raspberry in it, so I love the smell of raspberry. I love the taste of raspberry. I was excited to try it. First note, good Christ, it is sweet. You can almost taste the raspberry. Lemon and bergamot give it a nice freshness. A nice sandalwood combo takes you down a nice dark woody journey with twists and turns as it bounces between sweet and spicy. Vanilla, tonka, and raspberry, contrasting with the rosemary, ginger, and cinnamon. It's powerful but calming. The smell reminds me, and this might sound weird as it's not a smell, as not necessarily a smell, but it reminds me of the feel of a red velvet lined seat. Sweet, seductive, and addictive, like a nice dark room surrounded by books and a light fire, dressed in red velvet, reading philosophical texts, discussing life with your friends, talking about the nature of humanity. It's a red fragrance. Red. But not in a bright or cloying way, as much more mute way. It's not a bright candy apple red, but a nice, soft, rich wine red. As a bit of an alcoholic narcotic note, the latter from the lavender, but it is very well made. It smells like a nice glass of wine and some nice raspberry cake. Gentle, heavenly, perfect unisex fragrance. 8 out of 10. Next, we go into the meh fragrance. Accento? It's Oteo, I think. So it's no, it's not in the Oteo series. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be Accento or Accento. Pipe tobacco and coffee. Notes: pipe tobacco, coffee, tonka bean, mahogany, amber, spices, oak moss, patchouli, jasmine, cashmere, suede, cedarwood, and white musk. The description reads that it's essential and masculine aroma that is woodsy, relaxing, and elegant, with fragrant pipe tobacco composition that includes a strong coffee essence and a warm, leathery base. An energizing, spicy opening gives way to beautiful centerpiece of oak moss, smoky mahogany, crystal amber, and ultra pure patchouli oils, followed by middle notes of Colombian coffee, tonka beans, jasmine, and clove leaf, and soft cashmere, all sitting on a silky and sensual masculine base notes, nuances of rare woods, sweet tobacco, and sway. That being said, holy shit, that coffee. It is strong. It almost overpowering. It's in a good way. Almost less like pure coffee and more a little bit like cacao, almost. You get a bit of the pipe tobacco, the spices, the amber, but the chocolatey coffee note is present. It is very good. It is powdery as well, very powdery. It dries, you get a bit of extra notes, a little spice, a little wood, a little softness to it. The coffee and pipe tobacco go all the way down, keeping a chocolatey, coffee-y scent to it. Smoky from the mahogany, it eventually gives almost a hot chocolate scent to it. When to use this? Nighttime, daytime, party time, any of the above, when you want to be sophisticated. Is it good? Yes, very. Does that keep it a high rating? Not compared to others. When I was writing this, I'll put it above Skyfall, but below Oteo Noir and Rouge Santal. The more I use it and the more I smell it, the more I would put it below Skyfall. It is something. A lot of my opinion is like, could I see myself wearing this? It depends. It's good. It is not like spectacular. Then we get to the big disappointments. Let's start off with dark leather. Actually, no, let's start off with the worst one because dark leather does rely on this. Renegade. Orange, saffron, blackcurrant rose, tuberose, myrrh, incense, Toulouse balsam, Russian leather, black leather, amber, patchouli, atlas cedar, sandalwood, vanilla, and musk. Dark scent. Saffron spice, blackcurrant sweetness, strong leather, nice woody note. After a few seconds, you get nothing but leather. It follows into opening up to a nice smoky incense note. A nice resinous note from the myrrh gives a smoky grounded, resinous bottom to it, and the rose keeps the light flowing throughout the whole fragrance. All way though, leather. It smells like leather jacket, no more, no less. It is a boot barn. It is a boot barn. Anyone in America who knows what a boot barn is, you know what I'm talking about. Bad boy smell, motorcycles, and leather. Strong, powerful young guy. The bad boy character in all those teen dramas as a little heartbreaker. Smoky, spicy, woody leather. It's not bad, but it's the most underwhelming of them all. I give this a 5 out of 10 purely because it's so one dimensional. Like, besides leather, you don't get much from it. Besides the leather, you get like nothing else for the most part. And that's it's not to say you can't get anything else, but it's just it's mostly leather. That's what you're gonna get is the leather, and it's just eh. Then we get to dark leather. He says that this is one that words cannot describe, that you cannot describe with notes. Handcrafted leather, accord, woods, patchouli, vetiver, juniper, smoke, touch of citrus, and a teardrop of an ancient dragon. Good Christ, or for the way this fragrance is phrased, bad Christ. That is vague as hell. This entire description is vague as hell. The description is drenched in darkness and taken from the most obscure places, lost souls, oppressive leather accords, wrapped in dry dark woods, smoky, dark, warm, scented from the fire of Anubis himself. This is bold and daring, but sexy as hell. Pun intended. It's a weird fragrance, that's for sure. Starts off citrusy, develops into a heavy, smoky leather. More sweet. It is a more sweet and fresh take on leather due to the juniper citrus. I mean, it's not as woody as Renegade, but I feel it has more depth and uniqueness to it. Renegade just smells like pure boot barn, while this has that leather smoke, along with leather, and even more leather. But it also has a strong sweet note from the juniper citrus, which really gives it a deep, woody, earthy note to it. It just smells better. The, the better leather. I'm trying to say that 10 times fast. Better leather, better leather, better leather, better. But it's still not spectacular. 6 out of 10. So all in all, what do I say? I say Ateo Aqua should be one you should get. Everyone should own that. It is the perfect fragrance. Skyfall is great if you don't have a good tuxedo fragrance. I feel this is better than Black Tux. Rouge Santal, it's more of a niche scent, but I feel it's actually really good. Accento, don't know how to pronounce it. It's okay. It's just so strong on the coffee. Smells of nothing but coffee and chocolate. Dark leather is the better leather, and Renegade's just mid. All in all, 3 absolute bangers, 2 that are okay, and 1 that's not that good. All in all, pretty worth it. And what I notice is it just shows Adrian Rivera's great fragrance making skills and blending skills, and that besides Renegade, which I'm pretty sure was like one of his first fragrances he made, all of these, especially the newest ones, Oteo Aqua, Rouge Santal, they are well blended and you don't miss out on a note. Whereas Renegade, you really only smell a few notes. With some like Oteo Aqua or Rouge Santal, you get everything listed. You smell through and you get the citrus and you get the spices and you get the APC, you get the woods and the water, and it's really good. It's very nice. It is very in depth. It is a very depth fragrance. Highly recommend it. As I said, Oteo Aqua is a fragrance everyone should get. Rouge Santal is great if you want to make a statement. Skyfall is a great tuxedo fragrance, although I will state that if you already have Black Tuxedo or another fragrance like it, Skyfall doesn't push the boundaries as much as Oteo Aqua, Rouge Santal, and Accento do. Accento is good. It's not a daily fragrance. It's not something that you catch me wearing all the time, but it's definitely something that I would wear. I do really like it. It is a really nice scent. It is well blended. It's just very coffee. So it entirely depends on do you like coffee. I like coffee. I like coffee. I don't drink it that much, but I love the smell of coffee. And I love the smell of chocolate and pipe tobacco. This is perfect for me. But this is not something that I would choose to wear on multiple occasions. This is something that's like every once in a while I might spray it on to have some fun and fuck around and find out. Dark leather is okay, but there are better leather fragrances in the world, and Renegade's just meh. Just meh. All in all, I say three that are absolutely spectacular, two that are really good, and one that is just mid. Pretty good record so far. And overall, Rivera Parfums, Adrian Rivera, has one of the highest average scores out of all of the companies I've tried. I'm pretty sure with these he's sitting at like an 8 something, which is really high, one of the highest. I'm pretty sure MFK might be slightly higher, and I'm pretty sure MFK is actually no. MFK is the only one that I think is really higher. Them in Parfums de Marly, but besides them, no. Rivera Parfums does it great. They are uh, Adrian Rivera makes some great fragrances, but always make sure to sample, even with a good fragrance maker like Adrian Rivera. Get a sample. I would not want to buy a full thing of Renegade. I would buy 10 things of Oteo Noir. I mean, Oteo Aqua. I would buy 10 of these and wear like 10 sprays every day because it's the greatest thing known to mankind. Well, thank you all very much for watching. My name is Eagle Duck, and I gotta get going in case my computer dies again. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Pizza.